Lakeview Pantry serves people who are experiencing hunger, primarily in the Lakeview community, but also throughout Chicagoland.
At Lakeview Pantry, it's just not about food for us, it's about serving the whole person. And one of the ways we do that is through some of our social service programming, but also through a small thing like giving clients flowers.
We had in our mind's eye the idea of creating a permanent place for the pantry. We found a very rundown doggy daycare and rehabbed it and have created the amazing space we have today.
It was great working with Kearns and the whole design team that they brought to the table because they really wanted to understand our business and what our mission was and pull that into the design.
Ultimately, not one design move is particularly important, but it's the sum of all these parts that help to feel a little more welcoming. It's the fact that you use soft, warm light in the client spaces because you want that to feel warm like your house. Raising the ceilings and painting it white so it draws more natural light into space. And the ceilings being a little bit taller, it feels a little bit more grand. It feels like a luxury. A big component of the project was the second floor. What we were trying to accomplish upstairs was to create a space that supports the secondary services that the food pantry provides. And the way that we looked at it was trying to kind of think about it as a dash, dot, dash kind of situation where I've got a larger space on the front, and then you kind of go through a series of offices, and then you open back up to a communal workspace.
I had no idea that so much could be done in such a small space just through the design of the space.
When we think about sustainability, we think about adaptive reuse. Being able to reuse building stock that's existing is a huge part of being sustainable. And in this particular situation, the original facade is largely intact. And what we sort of tried to focus on is to say, well, let's not try to reinvent the facade, but let's do a few things that are small that sort of flip the perception of what this building was. That's what makes, I think, this building unique.
It's the architecture of this place that helps people feel like that there's hope for them.
For me, this place is about trying to build an environment where people say, you know, I have to do this thing that I'm not so comfortable with, but I'm doing it in a place that makes me feel a little bit better. And I think that was the goal, is just to be thoughtful of the people who use it. And if it achieves that and people can feel that, then I think we've been really successful.